Welcome to Toke. Now I'm involved with Respect Life and I'm learning like crazy. I run across a video called Maafa 21, MAAFA 21, which is, and you can find it on YouTube. Just Google it or YouTube it. Maafa 21 is it talks about how that thing I said earlier about Charles Darwin and his view. We go from, apes all the way to the wonderful white folks. The movement that to get rid of these undesirables is called eugenics. It's and it went into the ties between this eugenics, which came from the United States and went to places like Germany. Anybody hear of gas chambers in Germany? Hitler got his eugenic ideas from us. And I'm like, whoa, you got to be kidding. But if you look it up, there's a lot of different names that are there dealing with how racist the whole industry is of abortion. Most of the abortion facilities are within walking distance of a black neighborhood. All these things I'm finding. But my Alpha 21 really, really opened up my eyes. And so that's one of the big reasons why I decided to really stick or stay with Respect Life and make that's something that's very dear to my heart. To kind of especially wake up people in the African American community that you've got a political party that is pushing, this whole concept of of a woman's right to choose, and then you ask, okay, to choose what? And the answer to that is to choose to kill their baby. You know, I mean that's the blunt truth of it. They try to make it sound wonderful that things are going to be great for this woman afterwards. I've read a lot of books about what happens with plenty of women, the shame, the guilt that they deal with, or many do, and it's not the panacea. There's a movie that's going to be coming out on the 29th of March of 2019 called Unplanned, which anybody that goes to it will get to see the inside truth from a woman who was very pro-choice, ended up having 3 abortions of her own, worked at a Planned Parenthood facility, ends up by watching what's going on, ends up leaving that whole way of life, and now is a very powerful voice in the pro-life side of things. So many people are being misled. So we get our media again that is saying that, oh, this is this wonderful thing. We're promoting that a woman needs to be free to do whatever she wants to do. And I'm going to tell you something. I do not understand now that I finally have had the blinders removed from my eyes. I don't understand what's going on for a lot of women today that are pro abortion. Because what that says to a male, and I'm jumping back to what I was before my faith became fairly strong. I would love to have a woman that is taking birth control pills, even though it's going to hurt her more than it hurts me. That in a, and I'm not worrying about having babies and stuff, but I can use her for my sexual gratification. She then becomes an object to me, you know. And I hate to admit this, but I went through that where I've gone through a number of women in my life that were just objects to me. They helped me to get gratified. And I didn't worry about a baby because that was her problem. And I do regret what I used to do, how I did not treat women the way they need to be treated, the way they need to, because women now I realize are very precious. You know, I've got three daughters that, you know, that's why fathers especially are so hard on their girls, because we know the way men think that they can go from one woman to the next, and not have any kind of attachment. Well, there really is some, but we would ignore it. I feel it's easier for a guy to ignore it than a woman before she's been hurt. Once she's been hurt, then, you know, that's the whole thing of that movement, is to, so women could be like men, that they thought that it would be, you know, if we could have the power to go like men do from place to place to place, and not worry about having babies, then yay. No, that's not the way we as human beings are designed. It's not. And for what I contributed to the hurting of some of the ladies that I knew in the past, I'm so sorry that I have done that. And I pray for forgiveness. And I've already gone before God for forgiveness. But that whole realm is deceitful. That women aren't like men. Women do not need to be looking to be sexually free. That's not, we're looking for real love, and it's not found in the bedroom. Not unless you have a guy that you're married to, you know, then you got it. But the way that our society is doing it is harming millions of young ladies, where they're being treated as if they're objects. And so I'll probably do more, you know, on this subject at a later time. But just again, we see that the authorities that a lot of us are trusting are not telling us truthfully what things are about. That's it again for Thoughts of a King. God bless.